there, my name is Retro. The first time you see my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series. What's up, Wikipedia Random? And today will be F is for Family. Why review season 1 is very simple. It's because all 3 seasons has so much information, so many things happening, it's more easier to review single video each one. Besides, if you see my past video, it reviewed the whole series. Usually I fall apart and I don't know where to go kind of direction. So it'd be easier to just each season by itself. That's the only reason I'm doing this. So hopefully I can finish all 3 seasons in end of this month, but I guess really not. I know myself. So yeah, hopefully I can do at least season 2 next week. Hopefully, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's start the review. The first time seeing F is for Family, I was shocked. I was shocked at how well written it really is. I have to face it's better than BoJack Horseman, at least season 1 BoJack Horseman, because it really shows what you can do with a messed up family. Not like South Park or Family Guy or The Simpsons or American Dad. All of them are portrayed all incompetent idiots who have angry issues, but at the end never has a content question actually happen with that result. And this one does. This one has sort of lingers around. I mean, especially with Frank, the main character, the father figure of the whole family, have issues to his oldest son who is flunking. That he trying to convince him to wake up because you need to eventually graduate, to at least to have your life together, to do something right for once. And then stuff you see Frank's son rejecting that idea in several episodes, trying to not pass, really know what to do, especially with the relationship with his own dad. That you see how Frank's son and Frank himself kind of bump heads all the time, but the way it is more, he's just worried about him, but he doesn't know how to express it. And that in itself, it's so interesting and fascinating because we capture how a real family act with each other. Well, not a real family, more like a messed up ghetto family. The fact, yeah, that's the perfect word for it. It's a ghetto family. You never actually been with a ghetto family, or you have a family that are ghetto. All the things you see of this family, it's exactly how it went. But of course, they're not hardcore ghetto, but they're kind of lower in ranking ghetto. Like they basically is like the level 1. There are 3 levels. Basically, F is for Family is level 1, Friday is level 2, and Straight Outta Compton is level 3. That's like the highest and most dangerous ghetto place you can be. And Frank is level 1. It's still very safe, but it's how family react to each other. It's just how you seeing a real family act, because usually when you see a mom or dad, one of them cuss or both of them cuss, and the kids are very innocent except for the oldest family member. Yes, it's exactly like that. They capture that perfectly, because other TV family shows never do, because the TV, because this is Netflix, they take advantage. Look, also they have an animation, because the animation allowed to get away with a lot of things. Not like Family Guy does a lot of things, they get away with a lot of things, but they never do anything. They never capture the messed up portion of the family and continue with it. You could see the results, the effectiveness, the issue they have family. They say something like, I wish you never born, and you felt that and continue that feeling to the next episode, to see the effect of what the father said to his son and the son said to the father, and realizing you both messed up and you should talk about this, but how? Because both of them are basically messed up. We can't communicate correctly. That stuff is so interesting. On top of that, it's just not Frank himself, also Frank's wife, who are completely satisfied with her life, and she's wondering, what should I do? I need to do something. I can't be just a housewife. Can't do this part-time job. I need a job that actually pays me. She won't accomplish something. That in itself is so interesting. Even her other side character family, the lower ranking family, like the youngest son or the middle son of Frank, that he is innocent, but he knows what's going on, trying to fix things every time he messed up, or deal with something like a bully that he's trying to face. I mean, it's cliche, but how it managed to be so mean to this character, and to me, to this middle son, that he don't know what to do. She'll be aggressive, she'll be not aggressive. He's so lost and afraid. That is interesting. Even her daughter, that is not the main focus on the first season. Hopefully season 2 if I have more focus on her, but she do tell she has issues. She has something wrong with her, but not yet figured out what wrong with her. Something's there, but she doesn't get it yet. That itself, I'm waiting for what I would do with season 2 or season 3 because I'm curious. They actually dealt with that. I really don't know yet because I'm not yet seen season 2 or 3. So I hope they do. In fact, I love everything what's going on, especially how Frank and his job is and pressure he has and how to deal with his family, how everything kind of collapses around him because usually when you have a job and a family and things just sort of just happen, that is interesting because when you come home, oh, I have a bad day, oh, my son failed, oh, my son burned the whole forest, oh, this, like random things that you feel that just pop out of nowhere. It grabs that perfectly because shows never ever do that. They try to do that, but never felt so completely random or anything. It just sort of happens kind of deal. That in itself is so real. The meanness, how they talk to each other, everything, it just feels so amazing. It's so well done. It's just shockingly how they make this work. Especially how the animation is not crazy. It's more like kind of low brow. It's not the greatest. It's not a Family Guy quality. It's kind of lower, but they do what they have, especially how they realize this is a real situation because they don't go all crazy. They don't go like, oh, look, I buy a plane. For some reason, I have money to buy it because I have a great job. Not really. How do you have a great job if you work in a toy factory or a car salesman? I mean, a car salesman makes sense if you make the money. If you work at a factory, you don't make that type of money, you can't buy that kind of luxury stuff. So this shows you like a little thing. This shows you like, yeah, you can't do that. This is a real scenario. So they don't go crazy. They don't go cartoonish. That in itself, it's kind of hard to do because you have a lot of freedom and you can easily do that, but they don't. Especially when the final episode of the season, they have almost kind of like a fist fight, but it's so real and normal. I mean, it should be more practice. It wasn't a great fight scene, but it shows you there are real people. They're not street fighters. They go one-on-one to the death. They don't go all crazy like blood and teeth or bruises or anything. Like go like fist fights like 1,000 punches, anime style. No. They don't do that. They actually feel like a 5-second fight that feels real. That's actually happening because there are other shaped people. They're not professional fighters. Interesting and amazing. They actually took the time and figured out how the fight scene went down. It's not a great fight scene, but something that I appreciate because it showed you this is a real person, real people beating each other, and basically how a real fight is a real road. That in itself is a plus up. It's something that I just enjoy. One thing I really applause about is the fact is the setting of the late 70s, that the time and age, like what people thought was okay, but it's completely wrong today's standards. They never bent over backwards to please the PC crowd. No, this is the 70s. This is a period piece. So everything you think it should be offensive, it is offensive at this TV, but they've done it in a way that is how it was in the 70s. Especially the comedy that they don't focus on, oh, today trends, oh, breaking the fourth wall, oh, setting them up as a joke. No, they don't need that. That's not the whole point of the series. It's basically it's like a kind of character study of the family, and that's also the time around what they affect them, how they deal with it, how they want to grow better. And that in itself is just fascinating. This is the reason why I prefer this show than Family Guy. In fact, I think Family Guy wanted to be this at the very beginning, but they never caught on. They never know how to tackle it correctly. And this is how a perfect example you should do. It's just so real and interesting. If you don't like Family Guy, you say, oh, it's so random or they try to be gory. This one does the same thing, but they don't focus on that. It's just some things sort of happen. That's what is so good about it. It's just things happen. You can't not control it. But the more using cartoon logic, they use real logic, and that in itself make the series completely so different, so original, so fresh that it's amazing. If you've not seen Is for Family, I recommend it because it is interesting, fun, and real, and better than Family Guy, better than The Simpsons, better than anything that is showing today what family is. This is what the template you should make. Something that TV people or TV executives should copy and paste on the television because this is how you do it. One thing to say is Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.